Down at the flea market yesterday, scored some pretty good stuff. I want to share it with you. Some things that I found down there. But I walked on this, and you can see the other picture what it looked like. Had like a rope handle on it, but I'm working on this. I'm going to clean it up, and I thought for $5 that I had found a tracker. But my man there, Tom Brown Jr. I thought that I had found one, and I was excited. I'm still excited. This is okay, but it's just a knockoff. It's not an original Tom Brown Jr. tracker, but it's China, made in China, and I got it at the flea market yesterday. I actually it's here someplace. Hold on just a second. Okay, I actually cut a pattern out because I'm gonna make one. I tried to make one once before. I just call it the bad boy. It's over there in the cabinet, but and it turned out good. But I'm gonna actually try to make the tracker. A lot of knife makers have made one, and I'm gonna give it a try. So I made a pattern. I'm happy that I got this one. I really was hoping that it would have been an original by the man there, Tom Brown. But let's continue on. Got these little pulleys, got two of them, and I don't think these are a matching set. I think there's one that goes to each one of these. I got to research this, but I needed these. I needed them for in the camper. They're good. They're good for a lot of different things. But got some hacksaw blades, not hacksaw, jigsaw. And for what I gave for these, I don't know how the guy could sell them, make any money. Almost little or nothing. Here's a little something I look for when I'm at the flea market. I don't know what they call this pen, but I never did know what the purpose was. I had a grandmother that would pin the sheet on the mattress with these. That was long ago, but she would do it. Got this at the flea market. It's got an awful lot goes with it there, but it's a Case International Harvester. I never heard of one, but anyway, got that. I've been looking for one of these. This one's in mint condition. It's a heat. I believe it's called a heat reducer or infuser. It controls the heat when you're on your stove there. But I got one of those. Got a bag full. This bag was so heavy, but I took her through the flea market like a champion. It was pretty heavy, I'll guarantee you that. But always looking for the blacksmith, anything blacksmithing, always on the lookout. And I got the light duty, I got the heavy duty forge in the barn, and I'm making a light duty blacksmith station for, filing, grinding, hammering, and that's with the smaller end. And I did make a few other things. I'll gonna make a blacksmith video soon. But anyway, always on the lookout. Anything blacksmithing, anything. I mean, you got to keep your eye open. And is there a value to it? Of course there is. Right now it's highly sought after. But anything blacksmithing. But I picked up a couple vices, and I'm going to show them to you. One of them pretty heavy. But let me get it out here. That one. It's got the little horn on the back like an anvil. Got to clean it up. It doesn't have the jaws, but that's okay. Doesn't have the jaws for here, but that's okay. I'm going to probably do leather on that. But got the vise, swivel vise. I did think it was a bullet vise at first, but it's not. and I really can't make out who made it. Made in USA, only thing I can say. But anyway, got the vise. I'm happy to get that. Got a good deal on it too. And I got another vise. I believe it is a knife maker's vise. I'm not absolutely sure, but I believe that's what it's for. And let me get it out of the bag here. It's a pretty cool vise. Mounts on the bench. This vise is going to come in really, really handy. And got a good deal on it. It does have leather jaws here. But got this one. And again, it's a Stanley. I was happy to get this one. And the other one, but this one, yes, right here. You can do a lot of white smithing with this vise, made in USA as well. But I just want to share that with you, and it's all there. Just needs cleaned up. But again, I was happy to get this one here. Stanley 700, model 700, or number 700. Real quick, let's continue on. And again, always on the lookout for anything blacksmithing. Look at this. It's not the handle that goes in it, but I got a handle that'll go in it. But I was happy to get this for $1. Can you imagine that? $1 for this hammer. It's in excellent condition. Anytime you're at the flea market or anywhere you see something, man, you even think that it's blacksmithing, you have to do some research. And if you're into blacksmithing at all, you would know what I'm talking about. So if you do some research on it, some of it is extremely valuable. I mean, I talked to a guy yesterday, told me that he was selling ambles for $1 a pound 10 years ago. So now it's like $3, $3, $4 a pound for an amble. Just to kind of show you, or to give you some kind of ballpark figure what that stuff's worth, that you can make money off of it. Now I'm not in it to make any money. Believe me, I'm not. Not that I wouldn't, but I just right now I'm not, and I kind of like the blacksmith shop there. But got a couple other things. Hold on, and I'll let you go. Another sharpening stone. Pick that up. Yeah, it's in the blacksmithing category, but we'll do a piece of leather work for this one, and that's another video that I gotta make. But just a few things I got at the flea market, mostly looking always for the leather craft tools, blacksmithing, and having a good time. You can have just a wonderful time going to the flea market. And real quick, where I live at in this little town, there are two. I-75 is east of me about 2 miles. Down I-75 to a little town called Monroe, there are two huge flea markets. They're huge. And man, in the summertime, now I don't go in the buildings because it would take too long. It's just a little bit too much walking, and perhaps I should go in the buildings. I do in the wintertime when there's nobody outside, but literally hundreds of people setting up and selling, and you can get some really good deals. Again, I don't go on the inside, but on the outside mostly, just unbelievable, the stuff that you would find. Anytime you're traveling through Ohio, from north to south or whatever, one of them is called Treasure Isle, and right across the road from it is another flea market called Trader's World. And there used to be a third one. It was called Caesar's Creek Flea Market. It was huge, but they shut it down. But the other two, they're still there. I think admission is $2 to get in, and you just never know what you're going to find there. Real quick, let me say God bless America always. God bless you wherever you're at in the world. And we'll catch you in the next video.